Diving into the Orlando Magic's regular season schedule, a close look. When the NBA shared its plan for the regular season games recently, it signaled that the Magic and the rest of the teams are gearing up to hit the courts again after the offseason break. For Orlando, this upcoming season is crucial for a number of players as the team enters its third year under Jamahl Mosley's leadership. To really understand how the 2023-24 season might shape up for Orlando, it's worth digging into the numbers and studying the data to get a better view of the Magic's schedule. Tough start for Orlando. The Magic are the only team in the league playing 11 back-to-back games from the beginning of the season in October until the All-Star weekend in mid-February. Data from PositiveResidual.com, a website focusing on sports data and visuals, shows this. During that time, 14 teams have 10 back-to-back games, 8 have 9, and 6 have 8. Minnesota has the fewest with only 6 back-to-back games. According to PositiveResidual.com, the Magic also have the most challenging schedule in terms of difficulty before the All-Star break. Besides the back-to-back games, the Magic will be traveling quite a bit. They'll have 3 more away games than home games before the All-Star break. They're set to play 28 road games out of 53 total games, which is the second highest in the league. This leads to the Magic covering the 5th longest distance, 32,262 miles, among all teams. Travel could be tough for the team in January, with 10 out of 16 games played away from home. This is followed by 3 more road games at the start of February. Their longest away stretch is a 5-game road trip over 9 days from January 29th to February 6th. Easier second half for Magic. According to PositiveResidual.com, after the All-Star break, Orlando faces an easier schedule. During this 27-game stretch, they'll play 15 games at home and 12 on the road. Their travel distance is the 3rd shortest in the league, 11,109 miles, and they only have 4 back-to-back games. The furthest west they'll go after the All-Star break is Houston on April 9th. Specifically in March, the Magic will be at home for 10 out of 14 games that month. The next closest is November, with 8 home games. This doesn't include their trip to Mexico City, where they'll technically be the home team against Atlanta. After a demanding and travel-heavy first half of the season, the Magic will have a chance to defend their home court as they aim for a spot in the playoffs in April. The impact of the NBA in-season tournament. The NBA didn't list all 82 regular season games when announcing the schedule. Instead, they only showed 80 games because of the upcoming NBA in-season tournament. After 4 group stage games, the Magic are in a group with the Celtics, Bulls, Raptors, and Nets. 8 teams will move on to the knockout rounds. These knockout rounds feature single elimination matches in the quarterfinals. They'll be held in NBA cities on December 4th, 5, followed by the semifinals and championship in Las Vegas on December 7th and 9. Magic start on the road for inaugural tournament. On December 6th and 8, when no in-season tournament games are scheduled, the 22 teams that didn't make the knockout stage will each play 2 regular season games. The 4 teams eliminated in the quarterfinals will each have a regular season game on December 8th. All the in-season tournament games except the championship will count toward the regular season, according to the league. This means there are 2 games to be scheduled between December 4th, 9. Could the Magic go far in the NBA Cup and end up in Vegas for multiple days? That could be exciting, but it's something to consider when looking at their schedule, especially with the heavy travel in the first part of the season. Even though the in-season championship is outside the 82-game regular season schedule, it's still a basketball game played this year. This means 2 teams will have played 83 times before the postseason, even if the stats don't officially count. Whether Orlando can make things interesting during the in-season tournament, the Magic will need to wait to find out who they'll be playing and where in early December.